We're going to do a three-circle Venn diagram problem that just asks us to fill out the Venn diagram. Usually students have more trouble filling out the Venn diagram than actually answering the questions once they have the Venn diagram filled out. So what I like to do first is kind of deconstruct or take apart the Venn diagram, where I take each of the three full sets, if they're given, even if they're not, I like to draw them, and take them outside of the final Venn diagram and fill in those values there. And then we're going to go along piece by piece and fill in each piece of information and then figure out what we need next. The next piece of information they gave us was D intersect E. So D intersect E, we're going to draw over here. I like to use both colors and orientations. So the pink circle for D is up on top, and then the left circle for E, I'm going to use green for on the bottom left. So we've got this is the intersection there, so I'm going to draw it kind of sort of where it would be here, and then put the number inside that they've provided for us. There's 13 elements in that set. We're going to do the same thing for D intersect F. So D intersect F, we'll use pink and purple. I haven't drawn the purple in here yet. Pink and purple. The purple is going to be this part, D intersect F, and then it's got the pink for the D, and that had 21 students in it, or items. And next they give us the E intersect F, which is down here at the bottom, with the purple from the F and the green from the E. So it's in that intersection that tell us there's 22 in there. So I'm going to write down my 22 in there, and it's going to help us get all the other parts. So next they tell us that D intersect E intersect F, so the overlap of all three places is 2. So that's the first thing that I'm actually going to put right inside of the Venn diagram. Oh, and I hope it doesn't bleed through my paper. Hold on. So I'm going to put a 2 right there. 2. So that we've got, and I'll draw that in too. So that 2 goes all the way in there, because the reason I put the 21 and the other ones like this that look like eyeballs out here is because we can't put the whole thing in here because of that 2. So this is going to be a different number, which I guess I'm going to just deal with that right now. So to look at what this number is, there's 21 in the intersection of D and F. So, but 2 is in the total intersection. So if there's 21 in the complete intersection of all three, I don't know what to call that. So if there's 21 in this area and 2 of them are here, then there's got to be 19 here. So to get this number right here, we're going to do 21 minus 2 to get the 19 that's going to go right here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for these other places. There were 22 in this intersection and 2 there, so there's 20 in this place. And then over here there were 13 and there's 2 there, so 13 minus 2 is 11. 11 are going to go there. So, and I do really, sometimes I like to just write it out here so I know I'm not like subtracting wrong. And if it was a paper test, then you could get partial credit for showing your work on here. I know it sounds silly because you can just do it on your calculator, but what if you get it wrong on your calculator? You show your work and then I can tell you messed up somewhere, but you were doing all the right steps. Okay, so now what we need to do, and I might not write all this down, I might just like tell you, I don't know, I haven't decided. So to get the whole Venn diagram filled out, we've got this huge thing here that has 37 elements in it. 19 of them are here, 2 of them are there, and 11 of them are there. So to get this place right here, we need 37 minus the 11 plus the 2 plus the 19. And what I see is 11 and 19 because that makes 30, because the 1 and the 9 can go together. So, and then the 2. So It's 37 minus 32, which is just 5 elements right here. Hopefully that's visible. Okay, we're going to do the same things here. To get this place right here, you've got 41 minus the 11 plus the 2 plus the 20. 11, 2, and 20 are here, so how many are just there? So 41 minus 20, 31, 33. 41 minus 33. So that's 8. We're going to put that there. And then here, same kind of technique. We've got the 43 minus 20 plus 2 plus 19. Okay, so overall that gives us a 43 minus a 41, which is just a 2. And then the last thing we need to find, which confuses a lot of people, especially the notation in different books. Different books do it differently. The cardinality of the universal set here is 95, so there's 95 total elements in the group. And I like to write that outside here, because that means there's 95 elements in the entire box. But what this system we're using now, Hawks, does is this isn't the total universe. This is the total universe minus all this stuff. So let me write all that down. So we take the total universal cardinal number, 95, in the entire box, and we get rid of all of the stuff that is in the different subsets provided to get the kind of like leftover guys that are not in set E, nor are they in set D, nor are they in set F. So let's make sure that we get all of those guys. I like to just kind of go left to right, top to bottom, like we do when we're reading. So we've got 95 minus 5 plus 11 plus 2 plus 19. 5 plus 11 plus 2 plus 19. Hopefully this will fit. Plus 8 plus 20 plus 2. Plus 8 plus 20 plus 2. And if we're doing this on a calculator, we need to make sure, or even just, we're getting rid of all of those things. So let's rewrite that as 95 minus, I'm going to add those up really quick. So altogether, all these added up is 67. 95 minus 67 is 28. So you've got 28 in this leftover region, and that's what this particular software wants in that box. And it is confusing that the U is here, but if you notice, the D is also inside the circle, the E is also inside the circle, but what this box means in this case, and the 5 is not D. D is up here, it's 37. So this does not mean universal, it means the leftover guys, and it's a 28. So we have now filled in all the different parts in the set. Hopefully that helps you break apart these puzzle pieces for your homework. And this will be posted as a key also in the course. Thanks.